think my mind and my soul is telling me to go.
Uh-huh.
Really? Anyways, I feel like spiritually, you need to take all the avenues sometimes. Meaning, you have to, sometimes you might have to go to or listen to a sermon or listen to some gospel music so your spirit can get aligned with that God. And then you have to also be aligned with the universe, the trees and the land. So you have to be with that God. You have to remember there's also different, technically, there's different gods for different things. So you really want to be tuning all the spiritual ways and all the different gods. Then therefore you have to go to different avenues to get to those different gods. And at the same time, you'll still be on the same spiritual line because you only really not really adore. I'm not gonna say I worship or adore, but
Say how you
praise.
feel, yeah.
Praise only the highest, biggest God, which is the mother of the land. That's how I see things.
Good too. That's it.
Yeah, you thought I was gonna go deep, deep?
You can, it's recording. No, not right now.
No, that was the message.
That was my baby way of his journey, as all of us have anyway. It's Sunday. First off, let's give thanks to higher power, ancestors, spiritual guides, guardian angels, and who else? Our loved ones who have went on to make sure what? We make it and succeed. But yeah, we up just being grateful, especially for being able to be here in a new day, a new time. Although all us are going through a transition, each and every one of us, and we up, it's good to reminisce. Especially a lot of us has transitioned out of church. You know what I'm saying? But we still come from that hub, and a lot of us like attracted through the music and through the word, some through the Bible. I'm me myself, I'm not a big fan of that, but the music,
I even read that sometimes. I feel technically.
you want some water? Yeah. They're trying to choke you up. Don't want you to talk. Get you some water, baby. The messengers will get their message out. Y'all can try it all you want.
So
Go ahead.
spirituality isn't to say no to one thing. It's to be open to all things. So you can figure out what is truthful to us. So that means, like I always say, you can't limit yourself on information. Just because, yes, some of it is spells and lies, there's also some truths and some things that you could just think of and say, oh, that hit my heart or that hit my soul. I might use that.
Yeah.
You can also use that as a guide. And there's if you don't want to follow the Holy Bible, there's multiple Bibles. There's the Jehovah Witness Bible. There's the Muslim Bible. There's the Catholic Bible. There's the um, and then there's different versions. There's the Holy Bible. There's the so there's if you want to if you want to do it that way, you should never limit yourself because there's always information, and that also leads you to different things too. And if you really go down the Bible realm, so that would actually make you go down and make you research other books that was taken out. And that's actually the things that we really want to know in all this stuff. That's all the stuff with the powers. That's all the stuff with the elevation and really knowing yourself and really using our gifts that we have. in good ways and stuff like that, other than what they're saying is demonized. Did we ever think about it that way? Did you ever think about it that way too?
That's a good point of view. But once that's why I say a lot of us are different. We have different purposes, and some of us come knowing. And once we feel lied to, especially once you put something so high on pedestal, it's very much so not that easy to trust in a liar like that. And the church, once you've been revealed to know that it is not for your purpose, and it lied to you not one time, but just don't been caught multiple times in lies and ain't tried no type of way to make up for the deception
Ooh,
and the belittling of something or being ignorant, not knowing the full story of. That's why they say you never know who around, so watch what you say.
hey, hey.
Hold on. You when people around, you never know who you offend. So just like we was little children in a church and we knew that we was gonna be gay. But you say we're an abomination to the higher power who know who we are before we even hit this place. So of course I would take very much offense because it's not a choice and it's not for play on I'm a gay man. I came to this planet a gay man. My purpose is to be an example of the energy that we possess as a gay man, not the definition that they draw out and carve out and make a gay man. So that's where my problem come in at. So go ahead.
Three things. First of all, if you want to quote that, let's quote the whole thing.
Go
See,
ahead.
and that's what people do. People quote certain things that only offend them. But the whole chapter says this: all sin, sex without marriage, eating food, having children without wedlock, lesbianism, homosexuality, crack, smoking, any harm to your body is technically a sin. And it says that in that chapter. Number two, at the end of the day, the Bible is what? A book that was written in someone's perspective of what they seen and read over history and time. I found that out. No, I didn't find that out. I heard that today or yesterday on the Facebook through this black minister preaching at the church. And it made me think about it. It technically is. It's always said, Jesus said, God said. And it's technically no facts proven in some cases. So why isn't it a book that's just giving advice on what they see or do? No one was told to actually worship the Bible. It was us who decided to worship the Bible in that way. To make it for us to be us, to take those spells in and to be okay with those lies. First of all, like I said, it's a book. And that's how we have to take it as. We have to just read the book chapter by chapter, book by book, if you want to say it in that perspective. Number three. I feel like as a whole, in the whole Christianity thing, I feel like coming from that into spirituality, you could technically is side by side. It's just we want to know what the actual facts is, what's the actual truth. Is this thing true? How is it true? And then on top of that, we want to know how is that aligned. I mean, I say we, some of us, as in myself, wants to know how did that align with the actual African beliefs. Because technically, yes, it is true. It is actually proven that Christianity did start in Africa. But how did that Christianity align and switch up so big from the Western to theirs? How they was using the actual powers like the voodoo and the actual chants and the actual um what's up? Can't think about it.
It'll come to you. Go ahead, get finished.
But all those different ways and forms to get higher in power into the spirituality. Because you have to think about this. In certain countries in Africa, they can actually really use their powers. They can teleport things. They can move things. They can do all those types of stuff. Why can't we do here in the Western side? It's because they took out some of the things that we really needed to learn spiritually, and now we're trying to find it. All right, I think it's time. You got anything else to say?
But yeah, we just sitting here, y'all, on this great Sunday. Look. Agree to disagree, you know what I'm saying? Finna get our clean on. I hope y'all having a beautiful day. Damn, it's on 12 minutes. I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.